Welcome back to the channel, nautical enthusiasts and lovers of cutting-edge marine architecture. Today, we are stepping away from the asphalt and taking our passion for high-end design straight to the open water. The marine industry is currently experiencing a fascinating evolution. For decades, the line between a traditional stationary houseboat and a highly mobile, ultra-luxurious superyacht has been strictly defined. Houseboats offered space and residential comfort, while yachts offered sleek aesthetics, premium materials, and the romance of the open sea. However, a groundbreaking new concept has emerged that completely shatters those boundaries, merging the absolute best of both worlds into one breathtaking package. We are looking at a revolutionary houseboat concept that draws deep inspiration from luxury yacht design, inviting owners and their guests into a private, dual-level haven that redefines what it means to live on the water. If you have ever dreamed of a floating mansion that refuses to compromise on modern aesthetics, this is a design study you absolutely need to see. From the very first glance, it is immediately apparent that this is not your grandfather's pontoon boat or a standard boxy river cabin. The exterior lines of this vessel are a masterclass in modern marine styling, drawing heavy inspiration from the sleek aerodynamic profiles of contemporary luxury yachts. The architecture utilizes sweeping curves, sharp dynamic angles, and an abundance of reflective glass. This aerodynamic approach is not just about reducing wind resistance on the water, it is about creating a visual language that screams speed, elegance, and exclusivity, even when the vessel is completely tethered to a dock or anchored in a quiet cove. The designers have managed to disguise the inherent bulk of a spacious houseboat behind a facade that looks like it belongs moored in Monaco. The extensive use of floor-to-ceiling glazing completely wraps around the main living spaces, ensuring that no matter where you are standing inside, the boundary between the opulent interior and the breathtaking marine environment is virtually non-existent. What truly sets this concept apart from anything else on the floating real estate market is its magnificent dual-level layout. This is not just a boat, it is a two-story floating sanctuary designed explicitly for the ultimate private getaway. Let us take a virtual walk through this dual-level haven.
The lower deck serves as the primary living and entertaining space. Imagine stepping aboard into a sprawling, open-concept lounge area that rivals the lobby of a five-star boutique hotel. The yacht inspiration carries heavily into the interior design choices. We are talking about marine-grade hardwoods, polished stainless steel accents, and bespoke contemporary furnishings that maximize both comfort and spatial efficiency. The lounge flows seamlessly into a state-of-the-art galley, equipped with high-end appliances seamlessly integrated into minimalist cabinetry. This level is designed for hosting, allowing guests to mingle effortlessly between the climate-controlled interior and the expansive aft deck. Speaking of the exterior spaces, the lower deck transitions gracefully to a water-level beach club area, an absolute must-have feature borrowed directly from the superyacht playbook. This provides direct, unhindered access to the water for swimming, launching paddleboards, or simply dangling your feet into the cool ocean while enjoying a morning espresso. But the true magic of this houseboat concept reveals itself when you ascend to the upper level. This second deck is conceived as an exclusive, private retreat, entirely dedicated to relaxation and personal space. Here, you will find the Master Suite, a space that promises unparalleled panoramic views of your surrounding environment. Waking up in a king-sized bed to an unobstructed 360-degree view of a tranquil bay or a vibrant sunrise over the ocean is an experience few traditional homes can ever offer. The upper level also features its own private terrace, completely shielded from the eyes of anyone on the lower deck or passing boats. This elevated vantage point is the perfect sanctuary for sunbathing, reading a book, or enjoying an intimate sunset dinner. By physically separating the entertainment spaces on the first floor from the sleeping and relaxation quarters on the second, the designers have created a vessel that caters perfectly to both lavish social gatherings and quiet, secluded escapes. Beyond the striking aesthetics and the luxurious dual-level layout, a concept of this caliber also sparks intense conversation about the underlying technology and engineering. While this remains a design concept, vessels in this ultra-premium category are increasingly focusing on sustainability and off-grid capabilities.
It is highly likely that a finalized build of this houseboat would incorporate advanced solar integration subtly woven into the roofline, high-capacity lithium battery banks, and sophisticated water purification systems. The goal is to allow owners to drop anchor in remote, pristine locations and stay there for extended periods without leaving a negative footprint on the delicate marine ecosystem. Furthermore, propulsion systems for such vessels are shifting towards silent electric motors, ensuring that your serene floating haven is not disturbed by the rattle and hum of a traditional diesel engine. The engineering required to maintain stability for a two-story structure on the water is also immense, likely utilizing advanced pontoon designs or a specialized catamaran hull to ensure that even in choppy waters, the wine in your glass remains perfectly still. Ultimately, this yacht-inspired houseboat concept represents a fascinating shift in how we perceive luxury living on the water. It caters to a growing demographic of high-net-worth individuals who desire the vast open spaces of a residential home, but refuse to let go of the glamorous, cutting-edge design associated with the yachting lifestyle. It is a bold statement piece, a floating architectural marvel that challenges the status quo of the marine industry. Whether it is navigating the calm waters of an inland lake, moored in the bustling coastal marina, or anchored off a secluded tropical island, this dual-level haven promises an unparalleled lifestyle experience. It invites us to rethink our relationship with the water, transforming it from a mere medium for travel into a permanent, luxurious destination. Thank you for tuning in to this deep dive into the future of marine architecture. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more explorations into the most innovative designs hitting the roads and the oceans. Until next time, keep looking toward the horizon.